I'm doing a set of regrips at the moment. Older set that the lady still loves, and we're just putting some new grips on them at the moment, which we do a lot of. Probably 50% of our repairs that come here would be regripping. And this is another example of it. It's an older set, probably 10, 15 year old, but clubs he obviously loves, so we're just sticking some new lambkin grips on them, which is pretty straightforward, and we work on a pretty quick turnover here too with the grips, which is also why it's such a popular repair room, and we get a lot of the nearby golf clubs, we get a lot of their work because a lot of people don't do this sort of thing, so they tend to come to PowerGolf to get their repair work done. I've done that many grips over the years, it becomes sort of second nature. So yeah, but it's just enjoyable. As I said, the workshop out here is just growing and growing, and so it's like a one-stop repair shop really. My name's Craig Wynne. I did a traineeship in golf back in 1989, which is a long time ago now. That was at Oatlands Golf Club. And from there I did a bit of teaching. I worked at PowerGolf the first time around from 1993 to 2001. I played golf for a while on what we call the Pro-Am circuit, which is more like one-day events. I never played overseas. To be quite honest, the playing side of it, wasn't quite good enough to make a living out of that. So I decided to stay in the sport that I love, sort of thing, and pursue more of the retail side of it, the teaching side of it. And even to this day, I still get a lot of satisfaction out of seeing people enjoy their golf and be able to provide a service. So yeah, started with gripping, and it takes quite a while to learn it all, to do it properly. So I'm the head repairer here. I've now got Baden, who's fitted into this workshop nicely as well. So yeah, and the other key to the workshop is the quality of the repair. Like, people these days are very pedantic about quality, and the quality of the repair is very important, being able to produce a nice, clean repair. And there's a lot of facets to it, not just gripping. Like I said, I got this one later on after my lunch break today. They've got to be extended, they've got to be re-gripped. Lie angles on the golf club checked. This sort of thing, lie angle meaning the angle that way it sits on the ground. So there's a lot of stuff to be, a lot of knowledge in it as well. People tend to just think it's just chucking a few grips on. There's a lot more to it than that. We've got choice of choice. Okay, so if you have a look across here, we've got as against all the pro shops around, on-course pro shops, we've got a massive choice of grips, grip sizes. We've got extenders, we've got all the tools to do any repair you need to be done here. And as you can see too, there's a new grip wall over there, which we've really built on. So you're not going to get a choice like this anywhere in Australia, to be honest. We're focusing a lot on the fitting side of things, particularly when there's two sorts of sets people will buy. The more beginner or the novice or the person who's likes a weekend hit will go more like we call like a package style set, where everything's packaged up and away you go. But the fitting has become a much more part of our business. We've got that fitting room, as you've probably already seen there. A lot of our sets we custom order from the factories, but here we can also do minor fittings. If there's just a lie adjustment or a grip adjustment, grip thickness, all that, we can do that here and turn it over in a couple of days. Fitting has become a much bigger part of golf. And back in the day, there was basically 3 sets on a shelf. Which one do you want? It's not like that anymore. I'd say if we sold 10 sets nowadays, 7 to 8 would be customised, that many. What makes it tick is that everyone's invested in it. We're always suggesting more and more. If we look at someone's clubs, you might want to, I don't want to change my clubs, but those grips are a bit worn, always suggesting things, bringing people down to the new grip wall, and being very hands-on. Don't let people just try and pick themselves. Bring them down and show them the options, always give recommendations. All the guys are invested in it, and that's so important. And I can only see this growing and growing and growing. And that's, as I said, if I look at this business since the guys took over, and we've all discussed it. Fittings and this workshop are a massive part of it heading forward, and that's not going to change.